I remember quite well. One evening, when I happened to be coming home, when I'd been with a mate of mine, we'd been shooting somewhere, and we were coming home one night. I was dropping him off, and he lived at a farmhouse on a bit of a corner, a bit of cul-de-sac, and we turned into this little lane. Now I'd got the headlights on, and I turned in, it's late, it's about 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning, and there was a car, standing, well, it was kind of got a little bit of a rock on it, and he said, put the headlights out, you wouldn't like it, you know what I mean. Anyway, I put the headlights out, and we were just having a smoke before he went in, and just then there was a knock on my side, and a young woman stood there. She said, oh, can you help me? I thought, God, rape, that time of the night, can you help me, what help would I be? Anyhow, so I said, yes, certainly, miss, or is it madam? Anyhow, she says, will you come up to the car? And I got to this car, one of these cars with reclining front seats, and both doors are open. There's a bloke lying face down going, oh, making a horrible noise, in terrible pain. And he's lying there, and the moon is shining through the windscreen on his bare, pimply bottom, which was a nauseating sight, I fancy, at the best of times, especially in a bloody moonlight, it's worse, I said, what's up with him? I thought he's had a stroke. One of them strokes. So, she said he's stuck. I thought, no, then he's stuck. How's he? And I looked, and I followed his right leg up, and his foot disappeared into his glove compartment, and it was twisted round, and the foot itself had gone in the glove compartment, and I suppose it had doubled his shoe back, and the bloody welt of his shoe would let it come out again. And then she'd come to get help, well, you can imagine, from a semi-recumbent position, and it put all the weight on his bloody shin, and it made it worse. No! She says, can you help me? I said, certainly. I'll take the weight off him. You double his foot up and wrench it out of that glove compartment. We both pulled together. So I drew the bags over his bottom, and I said, are you ready now? And he goes, oh, bump! And he bumped his head on the back seat. I said, that'd be a lesson to you, miss. Tell him to keep his contraceptives in his ashtray in future. Yes. Oh, Christ. Then, a little while ago, we were talking about that old van of mine, and I used to go on these estates. I blow quite a bit up on these tree stumps on these big estates and whatnot. I blew up the septic tank on one estate not very long ago. They were going onto some main drains. They had their septic tank, and all the local peasantry were there with buckets. I said, why is that? They said, that's the best bloody manure you can get, It's all ex-cold roast pheasant and bloody oysters. It'll grow tomatoes as big as your head, Anyway, it's the best. It's expensive. It's worth a guinea an ounce. Anyway, we're just talking about that. I had